Hello, and welcome back to the Botspot. Today, we're going to continue our trilogy and look at elders. Last week, we looked at deacons and their role in a church. So this week, we're going to do the same with elders. So what are the qualifications of an elder? Well, as 1 Timothy chapter 3 states, "For this reason I left you in Crete, that you should set in order the things that are lacking, and appoint elders in every city as I commanded you. If a man is blameless, the husband of one wife, having faithful children, not accused of dissipation or insubordination, for a bishop must be blameless as a steward of God, not self-willed, not quick-tempered, not given to wine, not violent, not greedy for money, but hospitable, a lover of what is good, sober-minded, just, holy, self-controlled, holding fast the faithful word as he had been taught, that he may be able, by sound doctrine, both to exhort and convict those who contradict." Now, we see the words elder and bishop used in this passage interchangeably. Peter also uses the term elder in his account, as we'll find in 1 Peter 5. All have the same qualifications, and all serve the same function. Now, as we mentioned with deacons, these qualifications of elders are specifically stated, so all of them must be met. It prevents anyone else from becoming an elder. So what role does an elder, as an overseer of the church, serve? Well, first, they solve disputes. Acts chapter 15 verses 1 and 2 state, "And certain men came down from Judea, and taught the brethren, Unless you are circumcised according to the custom of Moses, you cannot be saved. Therefore, when Paul and Barnabas had no small dissension and dispute with them, they determined that Paul and Barnabas, and certain others of them, should go up to Jerusalem to the apostles and the elders about this question." The result? The elders and the apostles themselves came together, and they made a decree to be sent back. This decree settled matters and encouraged all of those who heard it being read to them. Second, elders confirm the spiritual state of the church. Acts chapter 20, verses 28 through 31 state, "Therefore, take heed to yourselves and to all the flock, among which the Holy Spirit has made you overseers, to shepherd the church of God, which he purchased with his own blood. For I know this, that after my departure, savage wolves will come in among you, not sparing the flock. And from among yourselves, men will rise up, speaking perverse things to draw away the disciples after themselves. Therefore watch, and remember that for 3 years I did not cease to warn everyone night and day with tears." Elders must not only be watchful for the dangers of the church today, but also for what dangers may come in the future. All it takes is one member to splinter a congregation and to cause cliques and divisions among them. Also, elders must pay special heed to what's taught or preached to make sure that the truth is the end result of everything spoken. Third, elders are to serve as a godly example for their congregation. 1 Peter 5, 2 through 4 state, "Shepherd the flock of God which is among you, serving as overseers, not by compulsion, but willingly, not for dishonest gain, but eagerly, nor as being lords over those entrusted to you, but being examples to the flock. And when the chief shepherd appears, you will receive a crown of glory that does not fade away." Now, as we just read in 1 Peter 5, the elders are to shepherd their flock and only their flock. After all, shepherd the flock that is among you. This contradicts some very common and still used misconceptions today. Also, the preacher and the elder are separate offices. A preacher can be an elder, but if he does not fit all the criteria for elders, he cannot be one, nor does he have the authority of one. Also, elders and deacons are separate offices, and while a deacon can become an elder, that does not always mean that this will occur. So in conclusion, elders have a very tough mission, but it's also a rewarding one. A thriving church is a sign of hard-working elders fighting against many dangers that tear apart otherwise good churches. The elders also determine whether or not church discipline is necessary, one example of which is withdrawing fellowship from a brother. Because of these, and so many more reasons, it's important that we as members stay in contact with the elders, heed their advice, because they're trying to keep us safe as members and as a congregation. Elders in each congregation do not get the appreciation they deserve for everything they do. So I ask all of you listening today to thank those who are elders in your congregation. They do all the work for sincere love for each of us, and we should do everything we can to make their job easier. In our next message, we will be looking at something I have a little more experience in. That is preaching. Thank you for watching, everybody.